Cards in the air.
From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Austin, Texas, welcome to a special Sunday night episode of the Lodge live stream. We've got the Mini Monster feature table. We're down to 25. We'll tell you all about this tournament
at 300
and the amazing 24 day one flights that we had. But we're right in the action. Blinds, I believe, are 150, 300, 300, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are.
Raise the 600.
And Taylor from the Dallas area raises to 600. There's Nate Kogel, a Lodge crusher. Several million on his Hendon mob. Damon is in the box. Safi is our game host. We're going to have a couple dealers tonight.
He's denying that. I don't know what to say. Actions on.
Naveen with ace deuce offsuit and a nice hoodie.
Scan him.
Put him in,
Just go like this.
In the big blind, it's going to come along. Heads up, first hand of our stream. King's way out in front here. Taylor with 3.8 million.
$450.
$3.8 million sounds like a lot, but when the big blinds are 300K, about 13 big blinds, but he'll win this one, the first one, and we'll go around the table. There you see Anthony Chester. 25 remain. You'll see the tournament clock throughout the day. We'll go over prize pool, prize amounts in a minute. I believe 25th place pays $3,645. Up top, $112,935 for a $200 buy-in, folks. 5,256 entries. Initial prize pool, $840,960. We guaranteed 400, so it doubled, more than doubled what we guaranteed. After the day one payouts and the double bag bonuses, the prize pool remaining is $714,660.
Cool.
Thomas makes the call with ace-10. Naveen in the small blind is going to lay it down. And Maziar, the ever-attractive 9-10 suited in the big blind, we'll call the additional 450, and we'll go three ways to this flop. Two pair for Maziar. No player with a club in their hand. Nate is a crusher. He puts a lot of pressure on his opponents. A fantastic player. go over chip values after this hand. That may slow down a lot of the action here. Let's see what Nate continues to do here. And the quick fold. And there's Nate, just with a pair of threes. Tourney chips, folks. The big purple ones you see are 500K. Red chips, 100K. Light blue is 25K. As we get going, and certainly tomorrow, we are going to see the candy cane chips. Those are 1 million in value. Tomorrow's final table will be streamed start to finish right here. There you see the player positions and the chip stacks. Final table will be streamed from start to finish tomorrow. Believe cards in the air at 2. So look for the stream to start after that. We are going to play down to 9 tonight. And Trey, a lodge regular, a stream regular, wakes up with the bullets.
Oh, got him.
Trey shows the aces. We'll pick up the blinds.
King, queen, right in the muck.
Trey plays a lot of our cash streams.
Love it.
Want to give a special
never got
shout
that
out to
much respect
Mixin
in my life,
Poker
if that's
in
the case.
chat. It was his birthday yesterday. I want to give a huge thank you early to Sarah Mick for the super chats. Say hello to Yoda and Hiker Till Heaven. They'll be moderating, and we may see VW Bug. Haven't seen her yet, but are great moderators. Josh now with the 9-10 suited. He's going to make the call, and Taylor was suited Broadway cards. Taylor from Dallas and seat 1 from the Houston area. So we'll go 3 ways to this flop.
It's 7. Sorry.
Josh with the open ender. Looks like 600,000 is the bet. Taylor just with some overs and some backdoor flush possibilities is going to lay it down. There's the call. Josh picks up a pair now. No player with a club in the hand. Now Nate would hate to see a 6 here. 6 here would be disaster for Nate. There's the check mark. Straight for Josh. Nate doing some inventory there. And he lays it down. A nice pot for Josh. Nobody doing much talking at the final table. Skull Mike should be joining me for a little while at least tonight. There you see the tournament clock. The next break will be in 1 hour and 47 minutes. 24, so somebody in the outer room. There are 3 tables going right now. 2 right outside the stream room. We'll see shots of that. You see the payouts. So tomorrow when the 9 players come, they're going to be already have locked up over $11,000. But first place, 112 grand. This is a $200 buy-in. There were 24 day one flights. And the lodge has been absolutely packed throughout this weekend. Thanks for all who came and played. I fired a bullet. I heard somebody fired 29 bullets. Don't know if that was the most, but that's a lot of bullets. There's the 10 for Josh. Naveen's going to fire out 600,000, about half size of the pot. Already 770 watching right now in chat. We appreciate each and every one of you. Josh is going to lay it down. Naveen just with 6 high. Nate smells something fishy here. A big raise there to 2.5 million, and Naveen is going to exit. He does have the flush draw, but I don't know if he's willing. I take that back. He is willing. Needs a 4 or spade or 6 or 5. Had a lot of outs. That was a big bet to call.
All in.
All in from Nate for his tournament life. Naveen wants a count. Naveen has a pair of fives. He put so much pressure on the other players. Makes the call. Wow. And Nate, probably the strongest player left in this field, is eliminated.
Good luck, everyone.
Naveen called with a pair of fives.
Right button right.
The turn was easy, but that was hard.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow.
9-7 offsuit.
I didn't think he was going to call the turn 2.5 million.
I figured maybe he was on like a draw or
There,
something.
no draw. No.
When he raised, he had the best hand.
Yeah. There's that. Maybe there's
We wave goodbye to Damon and say hello to the pride of Ukraine. There's Bill Cox, one of the outer tables.
When I called 4.5, I figured it was coming.
Wow. See Brendan Kaufman in the
That was
chat.
long,
He's
That'd be the
been
sickest,
seen on these
sickest value bet of all time.
tournament
Both of y'all went full
streams. He says,
D-shit. I was
great
wondering
call.
if y'all
I
never
once
played
went
with Nate.
King High with a guy
Nate can get in
a
the
cash
streets.
game, and I was like, I think I'm doing this for value. He was getting pretty
Now we
spewy.
know
and
he's not the only one that
Flush draw made more sense than anything else.
Wow. Play a little street poker. I like it.
I'm not expecting to see either of those hands.
And a lot of these players are breathing a little sigh because they all know that Nate was probably
The player in me's crying.
the most talented player and most feared player in the tournament remaining. And now he's out.
No, he doesn't have an ace. I know he doesn't.
You just couldn't help yourself, could
Isn't
you?
your pocket pair or nothing. I know he
Lucky dealer.
doesn't. It made sense. It makes no sense.
You got
She's my
this
lucky
mixed in with
dealer.
the purples.
It doesn't make sense.
Which one?
With the purple stack. Yeah, like a.
Good mill. Oh, never mind. It's bad dirty.
Oh, small one.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the $1 million ones.
Good timing.
We'll have a three-dealer rotation today. Damon the Tatted One, the hot dog eating oneer, the pride of Ukraine, Anastasia, and Bellagio Anthony. That is our three-dealer rotation today till we get down to 9. I think we're down to 23. Twenty-third place pays $4,574. Mixon in chat says exactly what I said. It's I was shocked when he made that turn call. He did have a flush possibility, but still 2.5 million. That was about a sixth of his total chip stack, Naveen's. A couple players with diamonds here going heads up. Wheel draw for Trey.
Do you have an update? Yeah.
A king for Thomas.
Chiefs? Who's got the ball?
Oh, sorry.
What's the rule? They put you in here when you're watching the game?
Yeah, I can't watch the ending, huh? I was going to... We're out on the field. Okay.
What's the bet?
Thank you.
Get your rake back at least.
What's that?
You should ask for your rake back.
Rake back?
Yeah.
That's fair, right?
Who did you piss off to get us put on the stream? Like Kansas City fan, not gonna get to watch the game.
I was going to go rewatch it anyways. I got to analyze every play, you know? Diehard fan. Figured if I was playing during the game, that'd be a good problem to have.
Yeah.
1 mil.
1 mil. From Thomas with the Kings. Thomas from the Houston area. Trey will lay it down. Yeah, absolutely respect that call from Naveen, obviously. I mean, that was a savage call on both the turn and the river was just savage. But to call the all-in bet with a pair of fives. Alpha Papa. They're so stupid. You got to come on down to the lodge and teach us all and get in some of these tournaments. Mike in the blender here, facing the 650,000 chip raise. Makes the call. Anastasia will give us a flop. It's a 7 for Mike.
One.
All in. From Mike with 7 with the ace kicker. Josh is going to lay it down.
Assume you were calling a pre-flop shove. I didn't think that
Folks.
stack was big enough to get enough folds.
5,256 entries in this one. And you know what? We love this so much, the Mini Monster. It's coming back in March. Set your calendars, March 15th through the 25th. $200 buy-in. Same exact tournament setup. We'll have 24 day one flights. $200 a pull. all in from Taylor. He's got 4.2 million. Big blind is 300,000, so about 14 big blinds. Suited Broadway cards for Taylor. This would cripple Trey if he lost this pot. But he does have Taylor covered.
I'm all in.
And Trey goes all in.
Might need some help here. All right, it's fairly fair.
Trey Ace-10 suited. Taylor King-Jack suited. This is for
I've seen a lot worse, you know.
Taylor's tournament life. Couple spades for Trey.
Two spades out there.
Taylor needs a king or a jack. Does not come.
I think I just have you covered.
And Taylor, I believe, is eliminated. They're going to count it up.
Literally looked at one card and saw a 5, and I was like,
I would have had him on the ocean.
yeah.
Open-ended straight draw and flush draw. Doesn't do much good, though, when there's no more cards to come.
GG, man. Good playing with you today.
Yeah.
We're going to get any more players?
Not yet.
You see, there's 20, I believe that'll be 20 players now remain. You see the chip counts at this table. Mike down to 11 big blinds. Maziar, 14 big blinds. Naveen, the chip leader at this table, with 19 million. And Trey just basically got the double up. He's at 9.9 million. He made that all-in move. That would have crippled Trey. He would have only had a couple 100,000 if he had not won that pot. Joining me in the bunker, Skull Mike.
Good evening, Rick. What's going on?
Skull, we've had some excitement early.
Yeah,
10 hands in.
I saw that hand with Kogel going forward on the river 9 high. Fireworks early, 10 hands in. Mini Monster down to a final table. Tonight we'll play until.
And then come back tomorrow and have the exciting conclusion of this multi-week event, the Mini Monster. Both players flop a pair here.
Yeah, the 4-seat goes by Mazi. So I think we can just start calling him Mazi moving forward while he's on the feature, Rick. Plays a bunch in the 2-5 streets. Mainly a cash game player.
There you hear the clock in the background. That means blinds are going up after this hand. Mazi makes the call. To the river we go. The check mark for Josh.
Yeah, non-believer on the turn, second pair. Will Josh put him to the test for all of it? He will. And a quick fold there from Mazi.
$1,500 and growing watching tonight. We got a lot of different streams for you here on the Lodge live stream. If you're joining us or you're relatively new to the show, we'll stream some low stakes cash games, 1-3, 500 cap, mid stakes, high stakes. If you missed last Sunday, a week ago, that one has a ton of views. The great stream with Bill Perkins and Doug and Alex. So we stream a little bit of everything on the Lodge live stream.
Oh, the new BMG Joe we have in the one seat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Real original Lodge viewers will know what I'm saying.
There's the all-in for Mozzie, 1.8 million. It's about 6 big
How much is
blinds.
it total?
Actually, it's even less now as the blinds went up.
Oh,
How much
Josh.
is it?
Josh.
This is 3. 1.5 more. I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna fold.
Mozzie will take it down. Mozzie's still with about
I just figured that
6 big blinds.
Didn't bluff me
A
on
little
that.
over 6 big blinds.
weird.
Reasonable.
See a lot of folks who spend a lot of time in Chatsville. Kiwi Colleen, our #1 Kiwi from New Zealand.
800.
Hello, Colleen. Of course, Yoda. Lab Dwakin. Florida Bill.
I'm all in.
Mike goes all in with his tanks.
Buena suerte, senor.
Thank you.
Josh with some Broadway cards.
He's got a lot of chips, but he has to respect the under the gun razor as well, sitting off 10 million.
Line's 4. I'm gonna fold.
Uh-oh. Trey with the ladies.
About how much do you have?
It's, are you asking me or seat 1?
Not that much.
You got to respect seat 1 with the ring over the gloves as well. That's not something you see every
How much
day.
is all in for?
Yeah.
But it's queens versus tens, Rick. Trey not going to be folding. You know Trey's playing for the W. Was second in chips when the day started with north of 2 million. So he came into day 2 with heaps. And if he holds here, it's going to be a big one. Say the words, Trey. All in. Say it, Trey.
$7 million.
Makes it 7 million.
AKA all in. Mike's going to need 10. He's in trouble.
Trey doing his best
Yeah,
Top
King's
Gun
in there.
impersonation tonight. Looking like Tom Cruise there. Mike looking for the 10 of diamonds or some running straights for a chop. Oh my God, the one-outer.
What did you just say, Rick? The what?
There was only 110 available.
Nice hand.
Better to be lucky than good.
The 10 of diamonds. 10's full for Mikey.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to hurt.
Trey, not eliminated, still has 6 million. But that one's going to sting. That one
You're
hurt
saying it doesn't
me.
affect whether the cards are coming or not.
Unreal.
Oh, that's just so dirty when you're so deep in the tournament. You could taste that final table money. And then the one-outer?
That was
filthy.
sick. 10-ball corner pocket.
Really hoping y'all both had ace king.
And now
Or
you got to
nines,
hear
that
the
would've been even
speech.
better.
I was
But I-
really hoping he had pocket tens.
Oh my goodness, the victory lap speech tents full.
Oh my goodness.
Trey taking it well. I'm not in the mood today for a bad beat. Personally, if I'm playing, and I'm not just not in the mood for it. Bad beat would really piss me off. Trey back on the saddle, small blind, king 9 off suit. Brendan.
All in.
Rips it there.
Thomas, big slick suited.
Oh God, this is just this is it. Trey, back-to-back hands.
I call. Yeah, seems pretty trivial.
In trouble.
Yeah, doesn't matter how much it is.
GG, guys.
Not over yet, Trey.
Already saying his goodbyes.
In 2 hands.
And that's the worst flop possible.
That couldn't get any worse.
GG.
It's
gone.
over. As Thomas eliminates another crusher. Trey goes down.
Right on a pay jump as well, so doesn't get any more brutal than that. I think Trey was in for about 37 bullets too, so we'll just call it even.
Somewhere around $5,503. 19 remain.
See the outer table, Bill Cox, local crusher, 112.9 for first. That whopping 714.6 prize pool.
Yeah, 18th place, 64.32, folks.
We've seen some nasty things on this feature table. Just 14 hands in tonight.
And here's the all-in from
You
Mazi.
were going to do it.
from
the
Maziar with the ace-jack.
Matter. Looking for value.
Just 2.4 million. Naveen has got a ton of chips, but it's really was on Michael there.
Got it and just snapped it.
Didn't see what Michael had. It's going to be a call, right? To eliminate a player?
Yeah, for about 1.5 more,
about
sitting on 18. Yes,
Yeah,
I'd
for-
imagine so.
For less than a tenth of your stack? Especially the way Naveen has been running?
Select and call.
He's going to make the call. Here we go, folks.
Good shape.
Bad shape.
What I wanted.
Take a 4.
Oh, you have plenty. You have plenty.
It didn't snap.
You're not very much left.
There we go. Naveen with ace-4 offsuit. Ace-jack offsuit for Mazi. Naveen needs a 4. Does not come. And Mazi's going to get the double up. Five players at this table. About 18 remain.
If that would happen.
So they'll probably, at some point, even out the tables.
$800.
There's the 4 for Thomas.
1.2.
And he'll take this one down. Wow, 15 hands in. We've had some excitement already.
Sorry?
3 eliminations.
No, I flipped it. You can never let those go, can you? Just call me.
I think they said we're 8-handed the rest of the way. So, or 8-handed or less, obviously.
Yeah, the last 3.
Yeah.
1,900 and growing in chat. Folks, we asked if you're having fun today, hit that thumbs up. Helps us out. Subscribe to the channel. We bring it strong
Rebate.
4 times a week at least.
It was a joke.
Thanks, Ricky Hirsch, for the super chat. Appreciate it. And we've got another player coming in to balance the tables.
The Birdman Jr., as they call him.
Cut his hair. Believe it or not.
It's still very long.
Yeah, but he cut it.
Welcome to the table.
He's going to go by, is that Schotime or Showtime?
I would like Showtime. And he's going to just rip it right away, 1.9. Could get called here by Josh out of the big with 2 paint cards. The man just sat down.
He didn't even sit down. He was sitting down when he
This
went
could
all
be
in.
the shortest ever live stream
Appearance?
debut and appearance. Thanks for playing. Now leave, perhaps. But he's in the lead. Can he hold?
It's 3.
Didn't need it. Needs to fade the paint.
King or a queen for Josh does not come.
All right.
As Showtime sits down and doubles up.
Oh, you're good.
2,275. Could have been the shortest.
Yeah, that
On
would have
our-
been the record.
On our cash live streams, we did have a guy who busted and just brought 1 bullet and had to leave rather early.
But it was like 3-4 hands. This would have been one and done.
There's one of the other tables. We've got a total of 2 going in the outer room, just outside the stream room. Bill Cox. There you see Trey getting his payout notice.
Man, that's brutal. Can't he just get his... The guy's still steaming.
We'll go over chip values after this hand. We went over them earlier, but for those of you who are just joining us, tourney chips tonight. Large purple chips are 500K. Red chips are 100K. Light blue are 25K. We will see at some point the huge candy cane chips. Those are 1 million. There you see the prize pool. We're 18 players in, so 16 through 18 are going to get paid $6,432.
Check.
Josh is going to fire 400
Call.
into 2.4 million, and Thomas will make the call with the pair.
Check.
Thomas is going to hold out. Doesn't like that third heart out there, but he's got
950.
one. So he's going to bet now. 950, I believe.
Josh thinking about being a hero, maybe. Also has blockers to the straight possibilities, but no hearts. Would be quite the ambitious call here. But it is the big blind. A lot of chips. They could really have any too. Maybe we are ahead with ace high. But we're not. Josh, a pretty sticky player. Plays a lot of high stakes cash around town. You know what Josh's favorite drink is, Rick? I know what it is. It's a Fire Eagle.
Did not know that.
So if you see Josh, you ask him if he wants a Fire Eagle. He'll say yes. We making this call with ace high or what, Josh? Slick Rick has church in the morning.
On Monday?
You're Jewish.
What does that mean?
You're not going to church ever.
Thomas will take that one down with the best hand. The buy-in for this tournament, folks, a very attractive $200. And someone is going to win $112,900. Lee Orts is in chat. How you doing, Lee Orts?
Raise it up. 1.2.
Big slick suited for Thomas. Makes it 1.2. And the jacks for Mike. Here we go, folks.
About 15, 16 bigs here for Mike. Should be go time.
There's the raise. Looks to be a 3 to 3 million. Naveen with an attractive ace-4 suited will lay it down in the all-in moment. Here we
You
go.
got aces? Nope.
14.9
All
million.
in from him.
I had an ace. I had ace 4 diamonds.
Bit worried he was doing the aces limp and re-raise trick.
Thomas needs some help here. A set for Mike.
It's over.
And that'll do it. Mike will get the double up.
Fist pump there for Mike. Big pot, big moment. Wins the big flip late. Now sitting pretty off of 15 million chips.
I feel like you had 4 bigs over there.
Who says there's no right way to play the jiggities? Folks, if you want to play on the Lodge live stream, how do they do it, Skull?
Get in contact with me multiple ways, folks. You can go visit the lodgepokerclub.com website. There's a questionnaire there. You can shoot me an email or DM me on the socials
I thought
at
you said
Skull Mike
5 for all
Poker.
that.
Usually we stream cash, although today and tomorrow and next Friday, a little bit tournament poker on the channel.
You know what's coming up? Speaking of tournaments, how about the Wacky Weekend of Poker, February 1st through the 4th? That's next week, folks.
Isn't it 50-50?
These tournaments are going to be low buy-ins,
sorry,
like
sorry.
200 to 400, but they're going to be fun games
Well, I
like
never question
Deuces
rules. I
Wild,
never write when I do.
Blood River, Bomb Pot Tournament.
I heard you're going to be
Mystery
greeting
Bounty.
people at the door in a clown suit,
No.
red nose, red shoes, welcoming people the Wacky Weekend. That's what I heard in a group chat.
The Wacky Weekend of Poker. I'm going to play some of those tournaments. Deuces Wild just sounds fun. An all Nik game tournament? Wow.
Yeah, I'll be playing that one. I'm not even sure how that really works. What if you're the nit, you're eliminated after one orbit? Is that how that
I
works?
don't know.
What's the rules?
A few hands. Fold. in this
Walk. Don't see many walks.
I think one of the things you can pull out of the mystery bounty is something that says go straight to the final table. That would be kind of cool.
If you're a fish. It's like a
I think they
go past.
I think they vetoed the one that says you are out of the tournament. You win a bounty, you're happy, you go up and pull it, and it says you're out. They vetoed that. I don't think we're doing that one.
Dark in here. Good passes.
you have.
Mike with ace-queen offsuit, looking at the raise to 800K on the button with tons of chips.
Mazi rips the king-queen suited. And a snap call from Mike, heating up at the best of times, has Mazi dominated with the ace-queen.
Wow, couple hearts, though, for Mazi.
Up out of his seat, using his one time right now, and he needs it.
Mazi needs a heart.
Still alive.
Or the
Or
king.
a king. Wow.
King of clubs. Mozzie sits back down now off a 9.2, even pretty much with Mike.
Good hand.
The chips are flying at this final
It's
table.
crazy. I saw the super chat from Lee Orts. Thank you so much for the super chat and the very nice comment. We appreciate it. You're so generous, man.
I'm only still here because of a suck out, so I can't be that mad about yours.
I feel like you had like 3 bigs out there when we were playing earlier when I called you with those 8s.
Yeah.
feel
I
like
was
you
in pretty
literally
bad
had, like,
shape.
3 bigs. So that's pretty nasty.
Mazi just will not go away.
When did you suck out?
The 10s versus queens.
Oh, yeah, of course. The 1-outer.
Yeah.
I remember now because I've folded his head.
You can do it if you want.
$18 players remain. We're going to play down to 9 today. Don't know what time that will be, but whatever time it is, we will be here.
Rick will be here.
I will be here.
I don't know how much longer I got. Little
Josh.
blind on blind stuffage. Some big stack poker from Josh.
Lab Dwakin, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate it. Mike's going to raise with the suited ace. Josh with some Broadway cards on the button. Hand number 25 is in the books. Folks, you're watching the Mini Monster. $200 buy-in tournament. You see the outer table.
20 seconds. We're all like what? 25 big blinds.
Who's that?
17 players remain. Somebody just got knocked
Thanks for
out.
not tanking.
VW Bug on vacation in the tropics. Or she's been spotted today.
I have not seen VW Bug yet.
A hiker out of the bullpen. That's nice. Ace-10 for Josh. Cut off. Mike out of position against Josh, out of the big blind. We'll make the call. King, queen off suit. And a queen right in the window. That feels nice. We'll Will Josh put in a small C bet? $500K, that's not enough. That will not be working. Mike, top pair. He's in there. Much better card for Mike's range. Josh should be slowing down and does. Looking for the ace on the river. Instead, it's the 9 of spades. Check mark for Mike. Time to go for some value. Josh not going to call here with ace 10. Bit of pondering. Good on him, though, for thinking through all of his... Whoa!
He makes the call.
Are we serious there? Wow. Wasn't many draws at all on that flop. Just putting him on a stone-cold bluff, really. Doesn't even have a spade in his hand. 1.5 billion in chips. I mean, that's a critical pot now that puts Josh in the danger zone in about 12 BB range. Very surprised at that call.
Showtime, the short stack right now, just 6 big blinds. Poobah enters the chat, and Poobah, he, Anthony Chester, and all of the Lodge staff deserve a tremendous pat on the back.
That was a crazy call, Rick.
That was, but sometimes you say...
I mean, you don't have a spade. The flush, the backdoor spades get there. And now Josh blasting off with the Jack 10 of diamonds. Maybe Josh has a hot date somewhere late on a Sunday night in Austin. Who knows? He sends it in. Oh, this one a bit more reasonable off 12 big blinds now out of the hijack with an attractive Jack 10. But Mike not going to finish him off, nor is Naveen, and Josh survives.
Getting back to Poobah and the staff, the Lodge was stretched this weekend, and we met it. And that's has a lot to do with all of the staff, from the cage to the front counter folks to the dealers. There was a lot of people going through this place, and it looks like
Big
there's
pot
a big
here
hand.
On the outer table. Bill Cox is involved. Jack 10-5.
It looks like Bill Cox knocked somebody out.
Yeah, player is eliminated.
And now there's 16 left.
$3.2.
All in here in the main room. All ins left and right. No times to grab a snack.
That's good.
We're down to 16 players. Started the stream with 25.
Carver Jam says 3 BBs is a reasonable call there. I don't know. I disagree. I disagree, especially with no spade in your hand. Big blind could have all the 6s. They call your bet on the flop with no draws there. You got to put them on something. Really only beating a hand like 4-5 maybe. But Mike has a pretty snug image. Naveen rips the jacks. Mike rarely getting out of line, and Josh should know that, so I don't like the call. I think it's a bit unnecessary.
Might be the easiest fold I have of the night.
Yeah, just so
You're blind.
everybody gets an understanding of this, how big this tournament was. 24 flights, 5,256 entries, The initial prize pool, $840,960. After the bag bonuses and the day one payouts, the prize pool is $714,660. So there were some people who cashed that didn't make it to day two in the day ones, and that we call those day one payouts, and that was $123,000 by itself. All-in moment for Josh. And it looks like they're combining to two tables. What is Roger doing there?
Probably multi-tabling some PLO tournament. Planning his next trip to Vegas where he can spend all night in the crap pits. Whoever knows what Roger is doing.
But it looks like he may be coming in here into the stream room because we're going to have 8 and 8.
A little rebalancing?
Yes. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have two players coming in to join the stream table.
Yeah, maybe 8 and 8.
Yeah.
Cool.
Big slick for Mike is going to put a bunch of chips in. Looks like 5 million.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough spot for Thomas. Pretty easy decision here for Naveen, and he looks like he's got a migraine.
Nice hoodie, though.
Not great hoodie. Fantastic hoodie. Probably bought it on the merch website. Anywho, this ace-9 should be in the muck.
There's Roger.
There's Roger.
I'm all in.
What?
Oh, my
No,
goodness.
sorry. It was in the muck and the one snap rips it. Okay. That makes more sense. So here we go.
Thomas in trouble
I
here.
was very okay with him
He,
shoving.
this is for his tournament life.
It's a queen.
We're not terribly deep.
I just got lucky.
No, I mean, it's,
You're the one person who could stack me
believe me, I don't want,
under the gun.
I don't have to.
No queen there. There are two available.
The black spade and the black club.
Well, now he picked up a 4 for a chop. Does not come, and Thomas is eliminated in 16th place. And 21.9 million head on over to Mike.
Poor Thomas doesn't even know that he's gone yet. We need to double check these stacks, but it's
Ace deuce, ace 4, ace
it's
5,
over,
ace
Thomas.
6. I've gotten all the sequences.
Thomas from Houston wanted to stay as long as he could. Good run, finishes in 16th place.
Thinking in my new
That'll pay
favorite.
$64.32. Next pay jump.
I was dead left.
Next 3 players are going to earn $73.61.
Sappy, that or? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Daffy?
Sappy. Thank you. Can I get some lime salt? Yeah. Thanks. All right, thanks.
see the next break is in
Wow, you've
48
grown a lot
minutes.
since I saw you last.
Both the blinds keep waking up monsters here.
Right?
I was in bad shape for a minute.
Where are we at now? 253, 5?
Roger is an Austin legend in poker. Known him for a number of years. He's a lodge regular. Rick, also a lodge regular. Wakes up with the snowman.
Talking about yourself again?
I am too, but this is Rick,
Not slick.
not
though.
Slick,
This is Mike.
not Skull.
Naveen's gone. Take it down, Rick.
And bleed me with all this A6. Let's juice again. Start showing.
Roger with a little late night
We were
dose.
going to have a blind battle there.
I'm not one.
Is that the thermos too? Does he have the thermos Dos Equis combo?
Right about the top
We might need
of
to
my
bring
folding
Safi in
range.
for confirmation.
Raising and then re-raising.
Maybe Roger has a little secret sauce in that thermos.
I saw the big call, man. Good job.
Oh. Against Nathan.
Trust me. I'm getting ace juice ace 4 since he left.
Believe they started today at 1 p.m. It is 9:39 p.m. Central Time, so a little over 8.5 hours of play today. Down to 15. We'll play down to 9. Ace Jack for Mike.
Big stack Mike. Raising the button 1.5. Mozzie could ship here with the king-queen off.
I mean, doesn't have many chips. Blinds are 250, 500, 500.
Big stack could be opening the button pretty light. A number of jams could get through, but
All
this
in.
one should not snap.
My goodness.
I want you to have ace, queen, or ace,
I'm in
king.
bad shape. Yeah, I feel like I got a jam that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mozzie's been here before,
fair,
and he's
basically,
up
raise.
again.
Yeah,
He-
I'm not mad about
adjusting
it.
the zipper there. Need the king.
Mozzie's got 9 lives.
He's already used
He's used
8.
3 of them.
Oh, my goodness.
Little 10 ball, corner pocket again.
He just survived. He got the king. He's good. Mike needs the 10
Yeah.
to eliminate him.
Oh, the 10 ball.
Corner. What is happening? It's over,
And
Mozzie.
Mozzie is eliminated after that amazing flop.
He was up out of his chair, back down in his chair, up
Thank you.
and gone.
Good. I literally thought he's going to shove at Jack 8. She's like, call.
Want to give a big shout out
Let's go
to
after that.
I was
Jim,
like, I have to
Jim
fold this up
Bonnix
from you
for
with him. It's
a
just
great
a
super
call.
chat. Thank you so much, Jim. But look at that. Mozzie. What are we doing here, Skull? I don't want to jinx us, but
I don't like calling
I
him
like
ace
the
jack,
speed.
period.
the speed is incredible. We've only gone 34 hands into the stream.
It's very tempting
we've
for us
had-
to sit here and not shove with that.
You knew it. We knew it.
I actually
10
felt better about it
eliminations?
being king, queen than just one or the other. I was like, yeah, she'll probably bail me out with a 10.
I get a count.
All in from Showtime. The short stack at the table with about 6 big blinds.
Really.
Somebody should be able to make this call to eliminate a player. Let's see if anybody has anything. Any ace. Naveen has the ace, ace 8, to eliminate a player, but he doesn't want to play.
Ace 8 again. Giving away too much equity. Yay, deck change.
I understand.
I'm not happy
Ace
about
5
this.
call.
I like the deck.
We
and
wave
giver
goodbye
have.
for the moment to the pride of Ukraine, Anastasia. Say hello to Bellagio Anthony, who's now in the box. 3-dealer rotation. Damon, Anthony, and Anastasia tonight.
The clock?
No, clock.
Oh.
The time.
As
Dirty
long as you
D,
get me
Brad
down
has
on my
been
phone.
playing
Everybody looks
at
at
the
their
lodge
phone.
for the last 12
Be a good
days.
time to have a walk.
He's
Yeah.
never watching.
He's out there on the 2-5 table
He's
up
got it.
until
Yeah.
about 45 minutes ago.
What
And
time
he's
is
still
that?
got a few more days here.
It is 9:30ish.
All right, thank you.
9:28.
We always love having Brad at the lodge. He was happy, had a pep in his step because his Niners managed to win.
Yeah, the squeak went out.
$13th through 15th place gets $7,361.
All in fair from Josh with the ace jack. Likely going to have a flip for his tournament life. Naveen quickly makes that call. Here we go, ace jack versus sevens.
Those are a million chips.
Something's in the water here at the lodge on a Sunday.
For Josh's tournament life, needs an ace or a jack or some help. But how about a set for Naveen?
King would work.
A king? There's 3 available. Now a king or an 8. How about quads?
What?
And Josh is eliminated.
Twice.
Death by
game.
quad sevens.
Last 2 hours.
So we're going to have to.
And
This-
we're down to
7
14.
now.
I don't want to jinx anything,
1, 2, 3.
but this is absolutely
masterclass
the
in
They're bringing
fastest
somebody in here.
They
elimination.
better. We're down to 14.
In tournament poker history,
I think they
anywhere.
were-
We're 36 hands into the stream, Mike.
1, 2,
We
3,
started
4,
with
5,
25
Yeah,
players.
we're
We're down to
holding or not? We got
14.
5.
You would have hit it against
Yeah,
me,
we
or
should-
would
we
have
should
had
be
you out of the
holding.
tournament.
Maybe it's the stream room. I don't see many people leaving
Thank you.
this.
If I
If you
would
would've-
have called,
if you would-
like, two people,
7,
400,
7,
400, and they
7,
just
One
sit
answer
down on
four
the
before we
block.
go further. We have 5-handed, and there's 14 left. Right? Yeah, can we wait then? We're waiting? Thank you. You shouldn't be doing. I'm the big blind regardless.
Folks, if you have not yet had a chance to, hit that
All right,
thumbs
what you got
up.
over
I know
there?
you're having some fun.
Try to count it.
GP right now.
About 33 million.
We
I
are.
think.
Jeez.
There's Greg
the hell
Potter
happened
and his
to
top knot.
you made a,
The last time I saw you,
yeah,
you
you
had
made,
6 million.
you made a crazy
I
run.
was down to $1 million.
yeah.
Or like
Maestro
1.5
Matt Sweeney
million.
directing traffic.
He min raised from under the gun +1.
What's
I was big
wearing?
blind and
A blue
like
polo
two
to work
pair.
day? What's
Wow.
going on here? Did you get the
2
memo?
colors behind me.
Yeah.
They text each other. What are you wearing today?
Yeah.
Hit trips on the river. I sat on the river.
And that was a big pot, huh?
That was a big
It wasn't
pot.
even that big of a pot. It like didn't. It almost tripled me up, but I still had a short stack. But it at least gave me.
Looks like
breathing
someone's
room.
standing
Yeah,
up
yeah.
here. He's
Nice.
headed into the stream room. Big E is his.
Yeah, Big E's. People know Big E around town. He's involved in some other clubs.
Good job, man.
Those 2 hands, the jacks, against the queen 10, were pretty big. Them.
We'll get back to the action.
You're
I
reluctant to
believe
come
they're
to the
waiting to
stream.
get Big E settled
You
and
were reluctant to
situated.
come to the stream, and then you
Was
just hit. outside he was saying, like, I don't want to be in the stream.
Once he,
Then hit.
A break
once
in
he's
about
coming in,
38
so you may
minutes.
want to move a little over. I don't know. Or some of your chips.
Like this table.
Once again, folks, big, large purple chips, 500K, red chips, 100K, light blue, 25K. At some point, they're going to introduce the candy cane chips. Those are 1 million.
There's Josh and Mozzie.
I know, but
There's a little bit of a backup in
we should have been
the tax paperwork zone.
Literally, when he was dealing, every single hand was good for 5-5.
Currently on a
It's
money
juicy.
bubble, you
It's
see
juicy.
that
Can't
the
do
next
anything
person
on
out,
those.
73.61. So about a $1,200 bubble for the next elimination.
Couple things coming up while we're waiting. The Art of Poker coming this Saturday.
but it's very close. You know.
Third Saturday of every month, 40K guarantee, a staple
we got
here at the
one
Lodge,
of
one of the
these.
best tournaments we run for $250 entry.
But there's only 8
And then,
scanners.
I know they did something.
a few days later,
So I don't know
Yeah,
where
they have a way.
Where's the
the
nine?
Wacky Weekend of Poker. You're not going to want to miss this one,
Right in the
folks.
middle? Yeah, makes sense.
The buy-ins are going to be low for this weekend of poker tournaments, 200 to 400, I believe. It's some great games. So get here for not only the Art of Poker, but also the Wacky Weekend. There's the Lodge cam, those cash table. That table at the top right, I don't want to go back to that table. I lost a bunch today,
Oh, he was
pre-stream.
stacked when we sat
Doing
here.
what?
And then
I'm working for free today, Skull Mike.
That makes
Bad
two of
one a while
us.
ago, but I was down to 13.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Glad to see you're still in the tournament.
6.
Rick with the crabs. And Big E just sits down.
What's the bet? 5? What's that call?
I just called, yeah.
A limp here from Rick. Roger will see 3 out of the big blind. Connects with his 10. Rick going to fire in. What's that, 700? Yes. Roger
I fold.
folds the 10, shows the 10, and oh, Rick says just had 3s.
You're only playing such good hands that I can't put you on a worse than ace there.
Rick gets one through.
Thank you.
Looks like we have another elimination.
About to grab. If he grabs the jacket, you know it's just the jacket's on. It's cold out there, Rick. What a run for this gentleman. Finishes 13th, and we are down to 12. Everybody's up out of there. See,
All right, there we
Jack
go.
10, Queen 9 of diamonds. The Queen 9 always survives, right? Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it does.
Trips.
Nobody with clubs. 9's full for the Queen 9 and the Jack 10.
He takes his jacket off.
Oh, the jacket move. He had the Queen 9. Sit back down, jacket man.
Okay, get out the telestrator here after this hand.
That is next level. Usually people just get up, they put the backpack on, you know, they take a few steps. They reach in the pocket in the cash tables for the reload. Wow. Not this man.
So let's look at this move again. We'll get the telestrator out. Watch the jacket. Jacket comes off.
Wow.
It went on,
cash raises
and
with
it comes
3 bet.
off.
You got to just respect this man's dedication to warmth, too. He's got the
What's that?
long
I said
sleeves
normally my trash races get
under
cleaner.
the short sleeves.
Sit back down, young fella.
Wow. Up there he is again.
And my ace is gonna walk.
Up and down we go. I think Chad's telling him you got to sit down. You know, we're on a live stream here.
Talking with Bill Cox earlier, he says, I hope I don't get on the live stream. Last time I was in there, I played one hand.
So maybe he holds the record for quickest elimination. Ace King here. All in.
Good luck.
Showtime with about 6 big
How
blinds.
much is it, Danny?
2.9.
Roger wants a count. This is about a 6 big blind shove, so Roger's ace high could be good here, but it's not, and he gets away. Only Big E to get past. He's got the 7-2. It's gone.
It was close.
I assume one of the cards was blank.
Well,
I had ace 7.
7 deuce opposite. I wouldn't want anybody to see how bad I played.
Thank you.
Yeah, big blind.
2,300
Supposed to call with the 7 deuce.
in chat. Let's do a little roll call. Where are you watching from? We'll try to give you a shout out
I'd have been in there.
all over the world. Where are you watching
I
from?
believe it.
Biggie raises to 2 million with some Broadway cards. And Mike calls on hand number 40. Thank you all for telling us where you're watching from. See what Mike does here. He's got a ton of chips.
33 million in chips, Mike. And he's going to put him to use. Why not? Big E out of position. King high into the muck.
There you go, Mike. Using that chip stack. Taking it out for a spin. Roy is from Kentucky. DG's from College Station.
Time.
Ronald from New York. David from New Brunswick, Canada. Omnitronics from Buffalo, New York, with a tear in his eye tonight. John from Drippin' Springs, just down the road. Iman from Calgary. Thank you all for tuning in.
All in.
One's all in.
All in from Big E
Good luck.
with ace 10 offsuit and just about 12 big blinds, 13 big blinds.
Got some strength and right.
And he'll take it down. And Jacket Man putting his jacket back on.
Ah, but he's.
Is it for good this time?
No, he definitely still has cards. There's no way that this worked last time. He's doing it again. I wish he would get out of the way, jacket guy.
7,
It's a nice jacket.
8 almost.
It's a nice jacket, but. Uh-oh, Bill Cox is moving. Everybody's up out of their seat. What's going on here? What are we doing? Is this stretch time? Seventh inning
stand-up
hokey
game?
pokey? What's going on here? Everybody all rise at once here? Are we in court? Did Cinnabon just walk into the room?
Look at this pot. Looks like
8s and 7s.
8s versus 7s.
And queens from Jacket Guy, probably. Although, actually, I think maybe the 8s are... Who? Let's see what hand Jacket Guy. You think he has the 8s?
I don't know. Last time I was wrong when I thought.
8s, 7s, queens. And a queen right there. On the flop, these 8s and 7s are gone.
It's over.
Queens hold.
There might be a side
Jacket
pot
man.
here.
The jacket is off. He did have the queens. This guy. This is the lucky jacket. Jacket man.
Sales of those jackets are going to be
through the roof.
Through the roof tomorrow.
We should have him sign it after this tournament and sell it on the Lodge website. Could be worth millions after tonight.
Jacket man.
God, we need Jacket Man to win this tournament. That is unbelievable.
He gets up, he takes it off.
The whole table got up there. All in and outs here from Roger. We get to go back to the.
Let's see Jacket Man again.
Oh God! Oh,
he takes it off. Shakes his head.
Tug came out there. Little fist pump. Right back, neatly on the chair. What is this? Got a group here hanging out for some paperwork.
13 remain now. Roger in the big blind, facing the raise.
How much you have, like, total? I know you got me covered.
On a 13.
Roger wants a count here with 4 deuce suited.
Could this be the first time we've ever made a star out of somebody who actually was not on the stream?
No.
In the studio?
No. It's happened.
Oh, Magic Carpet Guy.
Yeah, of course.
He comes to mind.
Haven't seen him in a while.
I know.
He might be on the carpet to like Budapest or something. I mean, that guy smoked a lot of weed, did he not?
No comment.
Jacket Man.
All in again for Showtime. He's done it about 4 times and survived them since he came to the stream table. Just with about 3 big blinds. But he scares enough people.
Easy jam. I mean, these blinds are getting massive. If you're opening the action, you much prefer shoving than calling off with a hand like that. We have 6 here at our feature, 7 on the outer table.
You got like 9. You got like 9 million.
Yeah. Don't think.
Ace 4 for Mike off of heaps.
I'm just curious. I like that.
Roger's going to keep it consistent here.
1.3.
And he is going to open his button for 1.3 with the 8-7 off.
Did you ask that question after looking at your card?
I don't have to now. I already know. That's what I was
Oh,
asking
my
for.
goodness. The Cowboys for Rick.
Starting a conversation there with Roger, too, feeling confident with the 2 red Cowboys.
Looks down, sees him again. Cowboys in the small blind. That should be a name of a country song.
I like it.
I'm all in.
All in.
That's it.
Hey,
It's,
How'd you have to do that, man? Let's see a flop.
that's what I was trying to avoid.
Good bet.
Hey,
Roger with the sailboats in the cutoff.
Might just send this in.
Just with about 8 big blinds. And he does.
I get a count.
Big Stack Mike wants
He's the sheriff.
a count.
Sheriff Mike with about 35 million in chips. The graphics are catching up here. Rick has already folded, and so did Big Mike.
I asked for the count before
Big E.
I looked.
Big E.
Mike
Not
makes
that
the
bad,
call.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Rogers Tournament Life here on hand number
Good game, guys. Good
46.
He's already saying, GG, Mike has the hockey sticks.
Well, I guess I could hit a set. It's been a while.
And Roger taking the last sips of the dose.
You
Can
did that
he
before you
spike a
looked?
sailboat?
You didn't
There's
know
the
you had
7.
Seven
No,
in
no,
the
I
boat.
Oh, a 5-ball
Oh, my
corner
God.
pocket.
Spicy.
Enough with this corner pocket. It hits every time tonight. 5 and a 5 only, Roger.
There's 4 available. There's the 5. Roger sits
Guess I
back
hit a set
down.
straight.
Are you kidding me?
5 of spades. And somebody finally puts a stop to Money Mike over here, who's sending over about 5 million in chips to Roger, who took a sip out of the lucky dose. Let's see if we got him with the dose. There we go. He might need to order another beer because he's going to be sticking around for a while as we take a look at the chip
Looked at my
counts.
cards.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
definitely called after.
And then when you looked at your cards, you got a pair of 7s.
Yeah.
Roger
Crazy.
now with 17
No, I
bigs.
know why you said that now. 'Cause
New life.
you're not even going to ask for a count when you look down at 7s.
Probably not. I
Yeah.
still
Wheels
probably
says
want
in
the
chat the
information.
last hour has
Keeps me
been
from making a rash
intense.
decision.
Of course, yeah.
You got that right.
Well, I guess I've been drawing out a bunch against my hands.
I'd have felt really
So,
silly if I looked down on aces after asking for the count.
I hear you. I hear you. And I did the walk away too, so that's tough to beat sometimes.
That was an abandoned hand, right?
No, I only walked up.
I wouldn't want your chips that way anyways.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Cool.
Raise.
Mike getting right back after it, blind on blind. with the second biggest stack at the table. Naveen in the big blind. Got his opponent dominated with the 9-8.
I mean, it's almost as if all these guys are double parked outside and they just want to get it done. As we see Naveen.
It's been a long weekend at the Lodge, Rick.
Nice flop. Both players hit their 9. Naveen's got him dominated here. Some chop outs now.
That's 1.2.
One hand
What's that?
makes the one hand can make a difference.
C3 raises 3.5.
You know, I didn't like shit. After shit.
You know, I started what, day 2? How much? 211.
$3.5.
30.5.
Naveen with the raise to $3.5 million.
Yeah, what's going on here? Mike put out 1.2, right?
Yeah. Both players with the 9 and the flush draw.
Naveen's a savage. Just a 9 with the 8 of diamonds here, going, battling against the only other stack at the table that could crush him and eliminate him. But Naveen doesn't care. Doesn't even look nervous. But Mike not going anywhere.
2 calls.
He makes the call. Both
Check mark
play-
for Naveen.
Goes check, and the 9-8 will play.
Naveen. Smile there. Come on.
Please.
No
Almost
smile.
raised me on the turn.
Smile. Nice hair, though.
Okay.
And
Jack-
again, Jacket Man.
Is Jacket Man involved there? He's just getting TV time. He knows he's a hero now. He's a star. He's getting the text already that he's a star. We got Kings versus Jack 9.
Dumb to raise with a pair and a flush draw.
Ooh.
Top set again.
It's
And
over.
it's over for the Jack 9. Jacket Man sits back down.
Didn't Elton John have a big hit? Jacket Man.
That's Rocket Man.
Oh. Knew it was something like that.
Please, you have an Elton John poster as a kid on your wall. You know exactly what the song was, Rocket Man. You just really said Jacket Man for Rocket Man? God, Jesus. Ricky Hirsch somewhere shaking his head watching this stream. He's never going to super chat us again after you. Back in the studio, Pocket Nines for not slick, but his name is Rick. Did we lose somebody in that?
Raises 1.5. 1/3.
Ace-4 for Mike on the button. Looks like he wants to put this stack to use. And he's carving out a 3-bet, it looks like. But makes the call. Naveen also with the suited aces in there. So ace-4 violence and a pair of 9s stuck in the middle. Pretty nice flop there for nines. These nines definitely need some protection. Multi-way. Very, very wet board as well. I'd be sizing up here to at least over 3 million.
I'm all in.
All in.
All in from Rick with the nines.
2X rips it with the nines. And Naveen can't do anything here with the ace-4, right? Even losing to some of the bluffs that Rick might be doing this with. Let's say a nervous ace-king or ace-queen, etc., and it's into the muck.
We're going to give Jamie Ellis the most valuable chatter because he actually came up with lyrics to Jacket Man. Here's another all-in moment on the outer table.
Well, you weren't in good shape. That's what I had to.
Spades. Flush, the 9-high flush. And Jacket Man just keeps walking left and right. He's got chips.
Somebody's moving.
6 million in there.
They're probably me because I'm big.
So Jamie Ellis, you are today's most valuable chatter. Congratulations.
Well, you ain't getting these chips back tonight. Not getting these chips back tonight, boys. I'll be in the other table.
We're done.
Roger, leaving us
luck,
to the
everybody.
outer table for a rebound.
Thanks, man.
Big final table.
All right, man.
I
Good
mean,
luck.
they've been
Let's
going
hope
so
we all
fast.
make it.
Where are we now? Are we down to 12, 11, 10? Let's see it. Hopefully we can see the board here in a minute. We're stopping at 9. We must be down to 10. They're balancing the tables.
All right, if Jacket Man makes the FT, no
Yes.
spoiler, but let's say he does.
Yes.
It's a 100% chance that we see this jacket tomorrow on the stream, right?
Of course.
He's going to wear the same one?
Of course. He's a star. Give the people what they want. Showtime has been impressive. He came as a short stack, and he is just laddering up here.
Yeah, really maneuvering nicely. A very short stack, sub 5 BBs at times. Roger's back?
But there's
Roger, what are you
there's 4
doing?
people
The clock was wrong. I thought that was weird that it jumped
That's
down
wrong.
so quick.
That's wrong.
The clock is wrong.
There's 11.
There's 11.
Oh,
There's 11. Okay.
dang it. We got our hopes high.
I know, right?
11 remain.
Okay.
Roger just wants some more TV time.
Oh, I can't come in on the small, right?
10th and 11th place pay $85.76, and tomorrow everyone's going to come with 11,000 already locked up
You did,
and
that on
123,
purpose.
Yeah, I did it,
112,000
guys.
up
That's how
top.
good you are.
I'll tell you later how I managed that one.
Yeah. Inside job.
Heads up, Mike and
10.4,
Naveen again.
Anthony.
Hand number 50. So much has happened as we see Mike
10.4.
hit some hearts here. Way out in front.
You didn't have pocket sevens again.
Has Nik home.
I mean, honestly, we started the stream 50 hands ago with 25 players.
For you to have pocket
We're down
sevens
to
or your opponent
11.
To have 7-9 off.
I really did not think you had 7-9 there.
Huh?
I did not put you at 7-9 there. I literally thought I was beat. Let me check the river. I have a pair. Let's see what happens. You bet the river, I fold.
Was so close to raising you on the turn because I thought
Folks, you're going to have to come back tomorrow. Probably
just enough
around
showdown
the
value not
2:30 p.m. Central
raise you out
Time.
of it.
Players are asked to be back here at 2 p.m., so I would say around 2:30. But you know, one way you can do is just subscribe to our channel as we see another all-in from Showtime, this time with some Broadway cards.
What is
1.95 million.
I mean, 1.9, a quick call from Mike with all the chips in the world. And this is for Showtime's tournament life. Mike playing the sheriff here. There's a 6.
Another fist pump there for Mike. Now vaults to the lead with 73% equity and an elimination in sight. Unless we can hit the queen or the 10, we cannot.
Wow.
And the Birdman Jr. Showtime has been eliminated, but very well played.
Yeah, I mean, he laddered up at least, he made himself at least $1,500.
I think 5, right? I'll continue for the point.
We're at 10. That's right.
And it looks like the outer table. This may be it, folks.
Now we're at
Look,
5 and 5.
what the heck's going on?
If we have an elimination here, we're
Turn 10.
done for the night.
King 7 is
Back to
out.
12.
GG's.
We are done for the
Jacket man
night.
with the aces there. Jacket on, jacket off, but he's leaving, backing up. He needs to put the jacket back
It was 12,
on.
now it's 11.
I think we are down to 9 because we had an elimination and they had an elimination.
Double elimination. I think that is it.
Let's go ahead and see the TKO Jerky hand of the night. This is one of the big ones. This is the Nate Kogel hand. He made a all-in bluff with 9 high.
It still says 11.
Naveen just with a pair of 5s here. This was early on. Makes the call, and Nate is a crusher.
Yeah, but I mean, you still got to.
And the entire table breathed a little sigh because Nate, best player, probably left in the tournament at that point.
That's true.
And he is gone and eliminated. And Naveen with the call of the night. TKO Jerky comes in 3 spice
If you
levels.
were on my left, the number of hands that I...
Mild Hot and Lord Have Mercy. They have great Valentine's Day packages for you. Check them out, TKOJerky.com. And Mike, I mean, 51 hands, and we're done for the night.
I played him.
Yeah,
on the
we
other
were
table.
prepared for
Really
a
came from my
long
table
stream.
from the other
Thought we
side.
might be here till 1, 2 in the morning, but that pace was unmatched and very exciting. And that just really builds to tomorrow's FT, where these 9 gentlemen will battle for about $115,000, 112.9. Like you mentioned, everybody guaranteed 11K plus. So I'm happy to get a few Z's a little bit earlier tonight, but we will be back tomorrow, Ricky, for the finish.
Yeah, join us tomorrow about 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Folks, it is the mini monster, and 51 hands is all it took to eliminate 10 players. And there you see it. Tomorrow, everyone has locked up $11,000 up top. By this time tomorrow, one of those 9 players is going to be $112,000 richer. Folks, I can't thank you enough for tuning in. We have this much fun 4 times a week. There you see the chip counts at this table. Big E's going to be coming in with one of the short stacks at $4.7 million. Hey, for all the people here at the Lodge, hey, I want to give a special shout-out to Poobah, Joe Strazzera, the general manager of the Lodge, Anthony Chester, the tournament director extraordinaire, all the supervisors, the dealers, front counter. It has been one hell of a weekend. The cage staff, everyone here at the Lodge worked their butts off to put on another great event. Folks, we will see you tomorrow Take care, everybody.